Pleasant good evening, everyone. Our season finale of regular season high school basketball here on Service Electric TV. I'm Paul Garrity. Tunkhannock takes on Hanover area. The Tigers in the black jerseys, Hanover area, the Hawkeyes in the home whites, and we're underway here in this makeup game, senior night here on Hanover area. Seniors from the basketball team and the cheerleading squad honored prior to tonight's game. Starting five, first for Tunkhannock and their head coach Spencer Lunger. Colin Gregory and Jaden Ransom start in the backcourt with number 5 Bowden Lucas Savage. Number 25 is Makai Mickles, and at the other forward spot is number 30 Caden Newswanger. Tigers 9-12 coming in. Currently the number 8 seed in the Class 4A standings. If the season ended today, the Tigers would match up against number 1 seed Scranton Prep in the District 2 Class 4A quarterfinals. Hanover area will not participate in the postseason. They're ranked 10th right now in the Class 4A district standings, so this is the finale for Hanover area this season and head coach Bill Callahan. Their starting five looks like this: Josh Rivera and AJ Kistner in the backcourt, with Kyrie Kraft, the third guard in this 3-guard lineup for the Hawkeyes. Up front, Gernard Williams and Noah Dewey, the team's leading scorer, number 40 in white. Hanover area 5-16 overall. This their 22nd and final game, as Ransom makes a move. Pull-up jumper from Makai Mickles doesn't go, and a Williams called for traveling as he came down with the basketball. Officiating crew tonight: Greg Zumpchak, Kevin Keys, and Joe Flaherty. Scoreless ties, 6:30 to play, opening quarter. If you're wondering why we got on the air a little bit late tonight, the JV game went overtime and Tunkhannock came away with a win. Tigers got a 3-point shot with about 15 seconds left in the JV game to force overtime, and then got a 3-point victory in the extra session. This is Newswanger, guarded loosely out there by Kistner. Williams guards Lucas Savage on the perimeter. 3-point field goal attempt from Lucas Savage. Bangs off back rim. Kistner sprinting the other way. Put back up and in. Kyrie Kraft, the athletic senior, one of those honored prior to the game tonight, gives Hanover area a 2-0 lead. Gregory comes up short. Kraft comes away with the board. Williams will try one from downtown. Both of these teams, for the most part, will want to play half-court basketball, especially Hanover area. Teams have been playing some low-scoring games for the most part this season. JV game was a low-scoring contest as well. Turnover and ends up in the hands of Rivera. Here's Williams ahead of the pack. And the Hawkeyes lead 4-0. 4:35 to play in the first. Newswanger probably should have shot that ball, and instead stepped on the baseline. Deflection and a steal by Tunkhannock. Lucas Savage elevates but misses the shot. Mickles puts Tunkhannock on the board. Mackay Mickles off the second chance points. Timeout Hawkeyes with 4:05 to play in the first, a low-scoring one. Hanover area leads 4-2. Some half-court press applied by the Tigers and forced the turnover. Jaden Coleman enters the Hawkeye lineup. Number 10 in white. Coleman guards Newswanger outside. 3:35 to play in the first. Haven't had a foul called in this game. Not a lot of offense so far. Here's Coleman, and there's our first foul. It'll be whistled against Newswanger. Spencer Lunger, the Tunkhannock head coach, former player with the program. Former head coach at Mountain View High School for 3 seasons, then returned to his alma mater where he spent a couple years at the start of his coaching career as an assistant coach. Nice find. Coleman finds Dewey underneath. Hanover area's top scorer by quite a margin gives the Hawkeyes a 6-2 lead. Mickles attacks the rack. Finger roll doesn't go. Dewey gets deep and missed from the left block. 2:30 to play, quarter number 1. Nice feed from Ransom, and Mickles has both Tunkhannock field goals. It's 6-4. Kraft in a straitjacket finally figures a way out of it. Williams dropping a dime into Dewey. And Noah got lost again behind that Tunkhannock zone. 8-4 Hawkeyes. And a travel called against Ransom. Thought they might let that go, but it was a travel. A lack of concentration there by number 1 in black as he'll go to the bench. Bryce Miller, 6th man for Tunkhannock, checks in. As Rivera walks it across. Coleman, a little 11-foot jumper. Jaden Coleman. First bench points for either team. It's 10-4 Hanover area. Hawkeyes in the man-to-man. They've played a lot of man-to-man the last couple of years under Bill Callahan. Prior to that, they played a lot of zone. Lucas Savage has it blocked, and it'll stay with the Tigers. Patient trip here by the Tigers. Under 40 seconds to go in the quarter. Gregory gets free off the heel. 20 seconds for the Hawks. And a steal by Newswanger. Crossing over against Rivera, and the fall away goes. Caden Newswanger cuts the Hanover lead to 10-6. Williams heave, almost went. After one here in the home of the Hawkeyes, it's Hanover area 10 and Tunkhannock 6. You're watching high school basketball here on Service Electric TV. Start of the second quarter here at Hanover Area High School. Paul Garrity with you. A little bit late getting on the air tonight due to the overtime in the JV game. First quarter went awfully quick though. We might be right back on schedule. Either team attempted a free throw. There was only one foul called. And Hanover area leads 10-6. Kyrie Kraft. Someone must have untied his shoe in the huddle between quarters. Tunkhannock dressed in black. They have it to start the second. Season finale for Hanover area. Season finale for us with our live basketball coverage this year on Service Electric. Tunkhannock will play in the District 2 quarterfinals next week against a team to be determined, likely Scranton Prep. Hawkeyes spread the court. Tunkhannock still in that trapping zone as Dewey finds Williams. Williams, and he's fouled by Mickles. Williams seems like he's added a little ball handling to his game from a year ago. Has been really a pure post player for most of his career, or all of his career prior to this with the Hawkeyes. Playing a little more out on the perimeter this year than I've seen him in years past. Misses both free throws, 10-6. Contested three from Lucas Savage, way off. Hawkeyes looking to run. And Williams definitely got hacked. Second team foul of the quarter. Bowden Lucas Savage picks up his first. Tunkhannock comes off a 5-point win over Lake Lehman in their previous game. Prior to that, a convincing 18-point win over MMI. These two teams playing for the second time this season. Last matchup up at Tunkhannock was a 3-point Tiger win. Still 10-6 Hawkeyes, 6 minutes on the second quarter clock. Not a lot of movement without the ball here for Tunkhannock. Very stagnant offensively in this first half. And that's going to be a Tiger turnover. Neither team has looked all that crisp offensively in the early going. Noah Sebecki has come into the game for Hanover area. That pass hung in the air way too long. Ransom, coast to coast, to close Tunkhannock within a bucket. First basket of the game for Tunkhannock's second leading scorer on the season, Jaden Ransom. Nice dump pass from Coleman. It's the second time tonight he's found Dewey alone underneath. Noah has 6 early points. It's 12-8 Hawkeyes. And Newswanger a little out of control. He threw it into the Hawkeye bench. Williams knifing baseline. Good move, but couldn't finish. Newswanger penetration frees up Ransom for an open three. First 3-point shot made by either team. And the Hawkeye lead is now 12-11. 4:05 to play before the half. Again, Dewey gets good position inside. And the big guy starting to heat up. 8 points. All 4 of his baskets have been layups off excellent passes from his Hanover teammates. Ransom exploding through the paint, and he'll go to the line. First free throw attempted of the game for Tunkhannock, as Bowden Lucas Savage returns to the Tiger lineup. Paul Garrity here with you tonight on senior night at Hanover area. Frustrating there for the Hawks, not able to grab the rebound on the missed free throw. Lucas Savage just missed making it a 4-point trip. 14-12 Hanover area. Coleman, he made one from that exact spot earlier. This time just grazes front rim. Tunkhannock has never led in this game. It's a 2-point shot if it goes from Gregory, and a loose ball foul whistled against the Tigers. Andrew Lipinski, who checked in moments ago, picks up the personal. third of the quarter against the Tigers. 2:54 to play, second period. Pass off target from Dewey. Lipinski powers up against the smaller Sebecki and draws the foul. Both teams struggling from the line in their limited chances so far. 1 for 6 combined. Still 14-12 Hawks. Mickles returns to the Tiger lineup. Sebecki to the bench, replaced by Rivera for Hanover area. Another deflection. Tunkhannock zone has given Hanover problems. Newswanger got to the tin but couldn't finish, and a foul on the putback effort. Tigers have not been a great free throw shooting team this season overall. Gregory right around 50% for the year and limited chances. Drains of both there. And we're knotted up at 14 apiece. Approaching 2 minutes to play, and another deflection, this time by Gregory. He'll try a triple. And Williams chases down the board. Tough pass. And Coleman couldn't catch up. Lucas Savage rings the rim but doesn't go, and that's good box out position down low by Dewey. And the foul will be whistled against Makai Mickles. Down to 1:30 to play first half. It's been played in a tight window. Tunkhannock still has not led in this game. And that's an unforced giveaway there. Little pick and roll action. Newswanger gets free underneath. Tigers closing out the first half strong. And they have their first advantage of the night at 16-14. Dewey tied up in the corner. Nice leaping catch there off that pass from Kistner. And another difficult pass, trying to force feed Dewey down low. And it'll be Tunkhannock basketball. .35 seconds to play in the half. Lucas Savage off the curl. Again, rings the rim, doesn't get it. Tunkhannock starting to hammer the offensive glass. Second try, and the long rebound to Williams. Taken away, Mickles muscles up for the deuce. 18-14 Hawkeyes. 3 seconds. And that's gonna count for Jaden Coleman at the buzzer. Tunkhannock fell asleep, and Coleman just kept playing. I think the officials are going to just confirm that that shot will count, and it will, and I believe that's the right call for sure. As both teams head to the locker room. Tunkhannock closes strong, and they lead the Hawkeyes 18-16 at the break. You're watching high school basketball here on Service Electric TV. Back here at Hanover Area High School on senior night for the Hawkeye players and cheerleaders. Paul Garrity with you. Got a good one between Tunkhannock and the Hawkeyes. Tunkhannock has an 18-16 lead as we start half number 2. Noah Dewey ties it up at 18, wastes no time. First player for either team into double figures tonight. He's got 10. Season finale for Hanover area this season. They will not qualify for the district playoffs, and it's also our season finale of coverage for basketball season here on Service Electric Cable. Thank you so much for tuning in throughout the season. We've had a lot of good games this year. Some blowouts, of course, from time to time, but had a lot of good ones, and hopefully this turns out to be as good as it looks like it might be down the stretch. We'll have high school volleyball coming your way in the springtime. Including some games here at Hanover area for the Hawkeye volleyball program. Tunkhannock in the first half was led by Jaden Ransom and Makai Mickles with 6 points apiece. Dewey had the 8 in the first half, plus the basket you just saw. And Jaden Coleman had a buzzer-beating shot on a putback, and he finished with 4 points. Both teams had some turnover difficulty in the first half, especially Hanover area. But the Hawkeye defense forced a lot of missed shots by the Tigers to kind of even things out. There's only been one three-point shot made in the game. That was made by Jaden Ransom here with the basketball, number 1. Here's Ransom. Reverse layup doesn't go, and a loose ball foul will be called against Colin Gregory of Tunkhannock. .552 to play in the third. Kistner, Rivera, Williams, Kraft, and Dewey out there. The starting 5 for head coach Bill Callahan in Hanover area. It's 1-2-2 zone by Tunkhannock, continuing to give the Hawkeyes trouble, but Dewey gets free, and what a look from Williams, rifling that in. And Dewey made a nice catch and got the ball on the rim before Tunkhannock could react. Hawkeyes back in front by a bucket. 4:45, third quarter. Here's Ransom for three, and the Tunkhannock lead. Timeout on the floor with 4:38 to play. It's called by the Tigers. Third quarter action, Tunkhannock 21 and the Hawkeyes 20. .433 to play in the third. Paul Garrity here with you from Hanover area. Hawkeyes trying to close out with a win on senior night. They trail 21-20. Williams tried that same pass. This time Tunkhannock got a hand in there. New swinger, the high dribble. As the Hawkeyes switch on the screen. Quick hands by Kraft. Kyrie Kraft comes up with the steal. And that's out of the reach of Kraft. I think Kyrie tried to make a one-handed catch on that pass and probably should have stuck the second hand out. .344 to play. Jaden Coleman, who gave the Hawks some good minutes off the bench in the first half, returns. Noah Sebecki also back in the game. Good anticipation there by Rivera. He baited them into that pass, but Mickles takes it right back, and it's fouled by Rivera on the other end. Tied up at 21. Tunkhannock now 4 for 5 from the charity stripe. Eight points for Mekhi Mickles in this game. 23-20 Tigers. Had Sebecki alone under the rim, but they didn't see him. They'll reset the offense here with 3 minutes to play in the third. Kraft and Williams are both on the bench. Kistner's going to hoist one up. Coleman battling hard inside. Good effort there, but the shot came up short. Somehow got that rebound against 4 black jerseys. There's Lucas Savage. The Tigers have really been cold from the outside. Hawkeyes have really not tried a lot of three-point shots. Here's one from Sebecki. Nearly went. Hanover still has not made one from downtown in this game. They have yet to make a free throw as well, and they trail by 3. Here's Gregory for 3. And the rebound catapults out to Noah Sebecki for Hanover. Pass blistered into Dewey and a foul called before the shot. They're going to get Colin Gregory trying to deny that entry pass. That's his second. Team's second of the quarter. No foul trouble at all for either team. Nobody with more than two. Game was played in the low 40s the last time these two teams got together up at Tunkhannock. I think we're lucky if we get there in this one. That was partially blocked. And the Hawkeyes keep it. And Sebecki couldn't handle the pass. Jannard Williams back on the floor, replacing Sebecki. 56 seconds on the third quarter clock. 23-20, Tigers. Here's Ransom. Line drive short. Battle on the deck. Gregory had it, lost it. And that's going to be a travel against Dewey. Got the ball stuck on his hip there a little bit. .25 seconds to play on a running third quarter clock. Both teams have 4 timeouts remaining. Clock down to 8. Newswanger off a double screen. Back to Lucas Savage. That's going to stay with Tunkhannock, but the final horn sounds to end the third quarter. Low scoring and very tight throughout. And after 3, Tunkhannock leads Hanover area 23-20. This is high school basketball on Service Electric TV. Final quarter of basketball for our high school basketball coverage this season here on Service Electric Cable. We've had a blast bringing you all these games. Once again, we've been covering live high school basketball for decades here locally, and we are proud to bring you these games. Nobody, and I mean nobody, brings you more live coverage of high school basketball anywhere in northeastern Pennsylvania, high school sports, I should say, than us here on Service Electric Cable. 23-20, Tunkhannock leads the Hawkeyes as we start the fourth. Paul Garrity here with you tonight. Lucas Savage, again, off the mark. Second effort. And Bowden has had a good year for Tunkhannock, but this has not been his night. And that's one reason this score is where it is right now in the low 20s in the fourth quarter. And Jaden Coleman barrels over Mickles and gets called for the charge. second against Coleman. Believe the largest lead in this game for either team was 6. And that was very early on. And here's an offensive foul against Tunkhannock. Going to get Ransom for an illegal screen down on the block. .7:05 to play in the fourth. And a loose ball foul here. Will go against Tunkhannock. Third against Mickles. He's the first player for either team with 3. Williams gets the angle and finds Dewey underneath. Noah's just been camping out down there, waiting for a crease. He's got 14 points, and I believe all 7 field goals have been layups. Newswanger, offensive foul. Three offensive fouls have been called in the first minute and a half here in the fourth. That's the second against Newswanger. Still a 1-point Tiger lead. And that was nearly a backcourt violation. And they're going to stop the action as Jannard Williams is shaken up at midcourt. Williams will remain in the game with just over 6 minutes on the clock. Knifing down the paint, finds Dewey inside. He's got another one in close, and he'll go to the free throw line. 16 points, a game high for Noah Dewey, just above his season average. And the Hawkeyes have the lead back. Hanover area still has not made a free throw and has not made a three-point shot, but they lead by 1 with under 6 minutes to play. And I'm pretty sure if they win this game without hitting a free throw or a 3, this will be the first game I've ever broadcast that's happened. Still unlikely that would occur here. As Kistner knocks it away, it'll stay with the Tigers. Gregory will try one over Rivera. The rim continues to be unkind to both teams from outside. I have no idea how that pass got into Dewey. But again, Noah scores and will go to the line. And the first free throw of the game made by the Hawkeyes, 27-23. Dewey has 11 of his 19 in the second half. Ransom gets free underneath. And a quick timeout called by the Tigers. 5:03 to play in the fourth. Nip and tuck from the start. It's 27-25 Hawkeyes on Service Electric TV. Tunkhannock led 18-16 at halftime. Led for all the entire way in the third quarter, and now Hanover Areas grabbed the lead back as we play here with 5:03 in the fourth quarter, 27-25 Hawkeyes. One thing to note that Hanover Areas is already in the bonus. And the Hawkeyes have 3 fouls to give on the other end. Full court pressure from the Tigers. Hawkeyes break it easily, and Coleman attacks the rack. 29-25, Hanover area. Lucas Savage comes around a screen. Lipinski, the putback attempt, blocked by Williams. .4:11 to play, and the way this game has been played, a 4-point lead is a pretty substantial lead with just over 4 minutes to play. I think Spencer Lunger, Tunkhannock head coach, agrees with that, and that's why he's come with this pressure. And the pressure pays dividends there, just under 4 to play. There's only been 1 3-point shot made all night. That was by Ransom in the second quarter. Newswanger turns the corner. Offensive foul. Noah Dewey stepped in, took the contact. And wave off the basket, still 29-25. Hawkeyes continue to have ball security issues. Newswanger. Denied by Dewey. And it's last touch by Williams. .312 to play. Tunkhannock has not scored in a while. Down low. Lipinski against Dewey. Better get out of the lane. Newswanger on the double clutch. Caden Newswanger, his first bucket of the second half. 29-27 Hawkeyes. Hanover area trying to get a victory on senior night to close out the year. Jaden Coleman knocks down the elbow jumper. 4-point Hawkeye lead. Lucas Savage cut off by Dewey and a Rivera steal. Got in the passing lane, 2:05 to play. Coleman from 10. That would have been a big one. Timeout Tigers. One of their 3 remaining timeouts. 1:54 to play in the fourth. Tunkhannock trails the Hawkeyes 31-27 on Service Electric TV. See what Spencer Lunger cooked up in the timeout. That'll work. An open 3 from Lucas Savage. Tunkhannock's leading scorer gets his first points of the night. It's 31-30 Hanover area. Still plenty of time, 1:27 to play. Again, the Hawkeyes are in the bonus. Williams off the feed from Coleman. Jaden Coleman's been really big off the bench tonight for the Hawks, and they lead by 3. They stay with Tunkhannock with 1:05 to play. Tigers don't need a 3. Still plenty of time to get a deuce. Lucas Savage for the tie. Doesn't go. Hawkeyes looking to attack, and Coleman for the potential dagger with 39 seconds left. 5-point game. Ransom, no. It'll stay with Tunkhannock with 29 seconds on the clock. Timeout called by Tunkhannock. Hanover area 35, Tunkhannock 30. 29 seconds to play in the fourth. $19 points from Noah Dewey tonight for Hanover area, who's threatening to win this game without making a single 3-point shot and only making 1 free throw. Jaden Coleman has 10, and he's done a lot. His contributions to this game go beyond those 10 points. 35-30 Hawks, Tigers ball, 29 seconds left. Well-designed play out of the timeout. Lucas Savage from downtown. Exactly what the Tigers needed. And they could take a quick timeout with 25 seconds to play. Hanover area 35 and Tunkhannock 33. 25 seconds to play, fourth quarter. Paul Garrity here with you in our last game of the year of high school basketball coverage on Service Electric Cable. Hanover area leads Tunkhannock 35-33. Hawkeye basketball against full court Tunkhannock pressure. Knocked away from Williams, and Tunkhannock will have a chance to tie it. They have one timeout left. They have 11 seconds to work with. Lucas Savage. Ransom with 4 seconds left. Fouled, and he'll get 3 free throws. .2 seconds on the clock. Jaden Ransom in the process of launching a prayer for the potential win. Fouled, needs 2 of 3 for the tie. Clutch. And Bill Callahan's gonna ice him with 2 more free throws to come. Great way to end our season here on Service Electric Cable. 2.2 seconds to play in regulation. Tunkhannock trails by 1, and they have 2 free throws to come when we come back. Jaden Ransom for the season is slightly below 50% from the line, but he looked awfully comfortable on that first one. This for the tie. Ice in his veins. And the Hawkeyes are going to call timeout to try to ice him again. Deadlocked at 35. One more Jaden Ransom free throw to come with 2.2 to play. Tied at 35, Jaden Ransom to the free throw line. 1 free throw to give the Tigers the lead. He got all 3. Now the Hawkeyes have to go the length of the floor. Coleman for the win. No, and the Tigers escape with a 1-point road victory. Got to give a ton of credit to Jaden Ransom on the road in front of a hostile crowd, stepping up with the game on the line and not making 2 free throws, but making all 3 to give Tunkhannock a 36-35 win over Hanover area. The Hawkeyes close out the season with an overall record of 5-17. Tunkhannock goes to 10-12. Their regular season is over. They will advance to the District 2 quarterfinals to take on most likely Scranton Prep, depending on the rest of the results up in the Lackawanna League. Once again, we'd like to thank everybody for tuning in to all of our live high school basketball coverage, and even in the fall for our football coverage. We really enjoy bringing you all the games, and we hope and expect to do so next year as well. We'll have plenty of high school volleyball, I should say, coming your way throughout the spring months. They should get underway maybe in late March, early April. Check out the local newspapers for some more information about that. So, one more time, final score tonight, Tunkhannock 36, Hanover area 35. For our entire broadcast crew, Mike Slusser, Rick Starren, and of course the best cameraman in the business, Scott Cannon. I'm Paul Garrity. Thanks so much for joining us tonight and all season long. This has been high school basketball here on Service Electric TV.